In a dazzling and much-anticipated public appearance, JIN of BTS stunned the entertainment world by taking over the host's desk on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. In an episode that instantly skyrocketed to the top of global trending charts across multiple platforms, JIN appeared as the first-ever Asian guest host to lead the iconic American late-night talk show, proving that he's not only the beloved vocalist of the world's biggest K-pop group, but also a mature, multifaceted entertainer. For nearly a full hour, JIN guided the show with his signature charm, a mix of humor, warmth, and authenticity. But it wasn't just his hosting skills that captivated audiences. During this rare opportunity, JIN opened up about several major topics that fans have speculated about for months. The BTS reunion planned for June, his upcoming solo world tour, a cutting-edge immersive project titled Echo with Apple Vision Pro, and his personal reflections after completing his mandatory military service. Perhaps the most eagerly awaited moment of the night was the official confirmation regarding BTS's reunion. JIN, who completed his military service in December 2024, cautiously but excitedly shared that all 7 BTS members will come together in a special event scheduled for June 2025. This reunion isn't just about performing together again. It's about celebrating our brotherhood, our journey, and the love from ARMY that never faded, JIN said, his voice tinged with emotion. According to JIN, the reunion won't be a massive concert as BTS is known for, but rather a symbolic and heartfelt gathering, a meaningful moment that marks the beginning of a new chapter for the legendary group. There will be a moment where we stand together again, singing old songs, laughing about memories, and looking ahead to the future in a completely new way, he added. Big Hit Music later confirmed JIN's statement via press release, noting that the reunion event will be private but streamed globally via HYB's platform. A mini-documentary detailing each member's journey during military service will follow shortly after. Following the enormous success of his solo single The Astronaut, written in collaboration with Coldplay, JIN is now ready to take a bolder step into his solo career. During the interview, he officially announced his first international solo tour titled Constellation. The JIN Tour, set to begin in October 2025, with over 20 major cities across Asia, Europe, and North America. I wrote many songs during my time in the military. Those songs came from silent nights, from shared laughter with fellow soldiers, and from the longing I felt for the world outside, JIN revealed. This tour is designed to be an emotional and personal musical journey. More than just a concert, it will be a multimedia performance featuring visual storytelling, immersive effects, and a narrative reflecting JIN's life as an individual and as an artist. On this stage, I'm not just a BTS member, I'm Seokjin, a person who fell in love with music as a child, who grew through pain, and who now wants to heal others through his songs, he explained. The production team revealed that the tour will incorporate interactive stage technology, allowing fans to connect with JIN in real time through wearable devices developed by HYB Labs. One of the night's most surprising announcements was Echo, an immersive experience created specifically for Apple Vision Pro, combining music, cinematic narrative, and augmented reality technology. JIN not only stars as the lead in Echo, but also serves as executive producer, writer, and narrator. Echo is about the inner voices we hide, and how those voices can echo into the future, he said in an exclusive segment during the show. In a brief teaser, JIN was seen navigating a surreal, galaxy-like virtual landscape, delivering poetic narration in both Korean and English. The haunting soundtrack hinted that this project would be deeply emotional and philosophically rich. Apple described Echo as a fusion of interactive cinema, intimate concert, and conceptual art, and claimed it to be the world's first musical experience from Korea designed in fully immersive 360-degree digital space for Vision Pro. That night, Jin proved he is a true entertainer. Wearing a classic black suit, he opened his monologue with jokes about Korean military culture, learning to cook alone, and his growing popularity among middle-aged parents around the world. My mom once said she wished I were a drama actor instead of a singer. At least then she could see me on TV every week, he quipped, earning a wave of laughter from the audience. Game segments like Guess the K-pop song from Emoji, Jin's Military Boot Camp Challenge, and Bibimbap Roulette made the episode one of The Tonight Show's most watched in recent history, with over 15 million YouTube views within 24 hours. The fan response was explosive. Hashtags like #JIN on Tonight Show, #BTS Reunion 2025, and #Echo by Jin flooded social media. Fans expressed their pride and joy at seeing Jin evolve from a beloved K-pop idol into a global creative force. He's not just a part of BTS, he's a creator, a visionary, and a leader, wrote a fan from Germany. In South Korea, the rerun of the episode outperformed several primetime dramas. In the US, The Hollywood Reporter called Jin the most charming guest host The Tonight Show has ever had. In one unforgettable night, Jin opened a new door, not only for himself but for the entire K-pop industry. He showed the world that post-military life isn't the end of stardom, but the start of a deeper, more dynamic era of artistry. We all have voices. Even when we're silent, our hearts speak. Echo is my way of showing that every moment carries meaning, he said quietly at the end of the show. As The Tonight Show theme music played and the stage lights dimmed, Jin stood and bowed deeply toward the camera. "Thank you for waiting. I'm back, and I'll keep walking forward with all of you."